Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. I fucked up the last 2 chords, but that's okay. Never played that before. So you want to know heartbreak. John and Kate, that's not heartbreak. Losing your ball mitt as a young little guy that your mom just bought you is heartbreak. It was a Rawlings, and boy, did I want that ball glove more than anything. I think I saw it in a store and I was like, Mom, that looks great. She's like, well, your birthday's coming up. Always got to wait for your birthday. There's never been a cool present in my life where I didn't have to wait for my birthday to achieve it. So she bought it for me for my birthday. And I want to blame this one on my cousin Colby. I mean, I don't know. We were out in the field and Colby's friends usually picked on me. You know, I got a few atomic wedgies, a few wet willies. A few times I was thrown down big hills. I got my underwear ripped one time. Hung upside down. You know, all the things that Colby's... Mom, you remember that? Colby's friends, they picked on me a lot. But anyways, Colby was supposed to be responsible for taking care of me. And I left my ball glove in a field. Didn't I? And I cried for many, many nights afterwards. Because my mom bought me this new ball glove, and it was so beautiful. And it really sparked my love for baseball. Yeah, come on up. You're the star of this one.
You're taping.
Yeah, you're the star. Come on.
Oh.
Well, it's already too late because I'm going to post it. She bought me this ball glove and I lost it. And it was the first time that I ever really disappointed my mother.
I know.
Now, wow, get the abacus out and let's count. Can you shut that? But, lesson learned. Keep hold of your stuff, really. You know, that's number one goal in life. Down through the river, come and let yourself in. Meet God on a promise to never hurt again. Bring your lost and loaded, you're broken down. Bring all of your trouble, come lay 'em down. Now all you sinners and the weak at heart, hey, all you helpless on the boulevard, whatever you wanna, whatever evil you found, bring all of your trouble, come lay 'em down. So you take your losses in life. Sometimes it's Game 7 of the World Series and you lose your glove. I know it's happened. It's happened a few times to a few legends of the game. The day I lost my glove, the irreplaceable glove, I told my mom I need a glove. Gotta get a glove. She came out with this, the old Spalding. Now, did I like this one as much? Can't say that I did, no. But a glove's a glove, okay? When someone throws, you catch. Who wants to have a catch? Still got the old ball. We used to play a little game called Red Ass. Anybody remember that? Now that's a little different than the games that, the weird people play. Red Ass. Tuxedo Park School. They had the best brick wall that you could throw. And the angle of that brick, I tell you, would send that ball right back to where it needs to be. And that's the glove. So I got a new glove. Everything's okay. And we learned a lesson, didn't we? But some things just can't be replaced. Well, I
didn't care to cook what was on my hook, when suddenly she shook no more. Now we found a little brook underneath the chinook. Baby, look at us, we swim ashore. Oh, in the tropical east, tropical too. Swim out to Metropolis, and we'll find a party by the coast. Yeah, we'll make some music, make the most. Oh, I once had a catfish, but that fish is now my old fish. Just like my goldfish, put her through hellfish, back in a shellfish. Like this promiscuous fish thing's poisonous. As I float all alone in this wish, get intuition, tell me when this jellyfish, cause I can't find a mate with this beta switch. No, all I find is belly of a jellyfish. Oh, don't want a piranha. Oh, when I fail to be well, I'd like a date with a mermaid, because we lost that tail. Oh, when we don't need a minnow, and I don't care for carp, I'd like a date with a mermaid. Ooh, and she can play me hard. Ooh, and we'll sing, this school of fish, it feels more like college, where even the clawless are wearing nail polish. Damn, I'm so appalled at the mouths on the jawless, but I must acknowledge what I'm catching ain't solace. No, I wanna call this my once and for all wish. Like, even a walrus could one day seem flawless. And you could be a small fish, tall fish, running through a wall fish, learning how to ball fish. I tried to maul fish.
Ha! Call that heartbreak? This is heartbreak. This is heartbreak. Okay? This jersey and the sport of baseball have broken my heart many times. I don't know what it was. It was instilled early in me. I guess I just liked baseball a lot. I remember in 1997, the Cleveland Indians and the Florida Marlins, Game 7, was the day that I became a diehard. Well, it wasn't because my team won. It was because my team lost. Ooh. And there's nothing like the drama and the stress and the angst and anxiety of Game 7 of the World Series in the 9th inning. Bases loaded, 2 out and a 3-2 count. Couple of foul balls then. Still a 3-2 count. Foul, foul, ball, foul, foul. Then a hit. Oh, it's a foul. Is he gonna miss? Oh, tipped it off the end of the bat. That's another foul. And then it happens. The crack of the bat. And what happens in 1997 between the Cleveland Indians and Florida Marlins in Game 7? 3-2 count with 2 out. Last game ever for some of these players to be together, right? And the city of Cleveland hasn't seen it. They haven't seen the series in a while. So what happens? The crack of the bat, and Tony Fernandez pulls his own little version of Bill Buckner. Okay, maybe top 5 blunders of all time, but definitely for me, number 1. We lose. That day, I remember crying like a little baby, like a poor, sad little baby. Because I loved it so much. But you know what? I got addicted to playoff baseball. And the stories continue.
Ooh, I thought that I rid of my own skin, but it grows again. I guess it shows again.
Yeah, my mom. So patient. Literally the most patient girl I've ever met in my life. You should see this place right now. It looks like a cyclone. She bought me this jersey, by the way. Should we get into the story about how David Justice got traded? The day my mom was about to put David Justice on my Indians jersey. Okay, so, there I was, so excited. I had a white Indians jersey that my mom bought. And I'd kind of outgrown it a little bit. My first jersey actually was a Mickey Mouse jersey. And the day that I got to pick my own clothes for school, I remember it, I was 6. It's grade 1. And the first thing that I always reached for in the old closet was the Mickey Mouse jersey. It was pretty much the only thing in my closet that wasn't unisex at the time. Because my mom used to tell that me and my brothers and sisters that she bought it from the unisex pile. When really we knew it was a girl's pair of pants. They were pink. Anyways, so she bought me this jersey, right? And I was about to go get it customized. The name David Justice, one of my favorite Indians of all time, okay? He'd been through the wars, buddy. 97. David Justice was the guy that was leading the pack. They had a couple of other little sluggers as well. Kenny Lofton, can't forget him. He had a great little playoff run. Omar Vizquel, come on, keep him coming. Anyways, can I remember anybody else? Albert Bell. I think he might have gotten traded by 97 when the Indians broke my heart for the first time. But my mom bought me this jersey and she was going to go get David Justice put on it. Then all of a sudden, the news came down, and this was before internet and stuff. So we almost had to read it in the newspaper the next day. Well, the New York Times said David Justice gets traded to New York. I think it was to New York. The Yanks. He was going to go play for those guys. Oh, hurt me. But he was going to be on the back of my jersey. My mom phoned up Jersey City and said, stop that paresis. Do not put Justice on that jersey because there is no justice here. He just got traded, okay? He's about to be replaced by some minor leaguer that just got called up from God knows where. Oklahoma, who knows? This poor guy he's joining a team full of big dogs. Whoever he is, because David Justice had some pretty big shoes to fill. Now, I cannot confirm his actual shoe size, but those cleats, I tell you, when they were hitting the plate. But sadly, nothing. Oh well.
We'll shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. You know we twist a little girl. You know we twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. And let me know that you're mine. We'll shake it, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. You know you look so good. You know you look so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. And let me know that you're mine.
Yeah, I remember 2016. Yeah, they had that pitcher who was a freaking bull in Game 7. And I thought we could beat him. I really thought we could beat him. We took it to extras, but this would qualify as my most recent heartbreak. Now, I didn't cry this time because once you've already felt that, it's tough to really get the emotions going again unless you're super invested in it now. I had some other things going on at the time, like my taxes and whatever, but Game 7 of the World Series is always my favorite day of the world when the Indians are in it. So the Chicago Cubs literally hadn't won a World Series in 720 years. I think dinosaurs had just become extinct. It's definitely BC time. And the Indians, well, they haven't won one for a while. more than 50 years. So we've been to the dance a few times, but never pulled it out. And this time, thought we had the mojo. Came from behind in Game 7. Came from behind. Didn't blow it like we usually do. We came from behind to tie it up in extra innings. But you know what? Those gosh darn Chicagoans, they've been waiting a lot longer than I have. Hoping to see the title come to Cleveland in my lifetime. However, if I don't, well, you're going to have to bury me underneath Jacobs Field.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not aggression, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. Well, I hope you had the time of your life. Photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. Well, it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
The moral of this story is, and now don't confuse moral with morals, because the Houston Astros don't have morals. And you know what? You just beat the Indians in the playoffs 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. The days are all a blur now. I know you cheated. No one mentions that series, but we came close to beating you. And you know what? I thought we were well on our way again. The moral is that nobody's playing right now. So, this is the luckiest day in the history of the Houston Astros and Texas, for that matter. Ever since Stone Cold Steve Austin came back home, this is the luckiest thing that's ever happened to Texas. George Strait played a few shows there, but really, you guys are lucky, okay? We play with integrity, we play with pride, and nobody's playing right now, so we can't lose the World Series if we don't play. Bye. You're my bread when I am hungry, 'cause you pay for everything. You're my shelter from troubled winds, 'cause you have a house. You're my anchor. Just find your path. Don't worry, you can do it. In life's ocean, but most of all, beautiful, mommy. You're my best friend. You're my bread when I am hungry. You're my shelter from troubled wind. You're my anchor. Shut the door, though. In life's ocean. I guess I'll have to do it. But most of all, you're my